Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ansi. I have been posting on booktube, book talk for the past year, and I posted some long form videos on my YouTube channel, but I took those down because I kind of found them a little embarrassing. I've been posting some short form content on and off sporadically on YouTube. I mostly do TikTok. My plan is to have a video up every Wednesday. Yay, hopefully. Today I wanted to pick out my July TBR with you. I have some videos online talking about my 8 books in 8 days challenge. I was crazy. I still am very crazy. I think that's just becoming my summer TBR at this point. However, I do plan to read some of those books in one day, maybe just not consecutively 8 days. I like to choose my TBR from my TBR jar. This was the pot of an old cactus that died in my possession. I've been reading romance for the past week. I am craving my roots. I'm craving fantasy so much. Specifically, the 2 fantasy books I really want to get to are Bladebreaker. I stopped halfway last year. I also want to start James Islington. I think that's how you say his name, James Islington's The Will of the Many. I'm not really craving a dystopian at the current moment. I have also been craving some classics. Persuasion by Jane Austen. I don't know, I feel like this is going to be such a tender story. I don't know why, I just feel that way. So now it is time. Let's jiggle up this jar. This is my 3rd time recording this. Calming down. So the first prompt that I got picked, I'm not simulating this again. Like, I'm not gonna act like I can't do that. I don't have the patience for that. Okay, so the first prompt I chose was author's first name starts with the same letter as my first name, and for this I chose Olivie Blake's One for My Enemy. I'm very excited to read this book. I've had this book since 2024, so it's been 2 years. I bought it at the Germany Frankfurt airport, and it follows 2 rival witch families in New York City who are fighting for the upper hand. The Antonova sisters are beautiful, cunning, and ruthless, but their underground narcotics business is threatened by their long-standing adversaries, the Fedorov brothers. She's very famous for her Atlas 6. I haven't read Atlas 6, I just know that it was an indie book that was picked up for traditional publishing. The next prompt asked me to find a book with enemies to lovers, and for that I chose Bladebreaker by Victoria Aveyard. There are multiple storylines for couples that follow the enemies to lovers trope. The next prompt told me to find an AAPI author, and for that prompt I chose Heir by Sabaa Tahir. I'm very excited to read this one. I know that it takes place in the same world as An Ember in the Ashes, and I haven't read An Ember in the Ashes mostly because I'm just not in the mood for it yet, and I've had it on my shelves for more than a year, so it will be read this year, I hope, I promise. But I do want to read Heir more, even if I've never been introduced to this world and I have no prior idea and no context, because I was talking to my local booksellers and they were telling me that it has Roman Empire-esque vibes to it. I'm such a freak for the Roman Empire, for ancient civilizations, for ancient empires, Carthage, Rome. I'm just so obsessed, and so I know that I'm going to enjoy the heck out of this, and I'm keeping it on my list, and I'm putting it high on my list. I think I want to read it next. And then the prompt asked me to choose the 7th book in my Kindle Unlimited shelf, and it gave me The Deadly Occupant. However, I don't think I'm in the mood to read The Deadly Occupants. I'm not in the mood to read horror or anything scary or paranormal, just because it's summer, the vibe is light. I don't want anything too scary. Why I say this as I'm going to read really gory fantasy novels, and I'm not scared of that, but give me a paranormal situation and all of a sudden I'm freaked out. These are the books that I really want to get through in July. These are the ones I'm prioritizing. I wanted to do 4. Of course, I have my summer romance TBR / 8 books in 8 days thing. I will be sharing those over on Shorts and TikTok later. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next week. Bye.